What's up, y'all? Back at it again with another video. It's your boy, Big Dale. Welcome back to the Beartruth podcast. And I'm happy to see y'all again. Hope y'all happy to see me. I finally got a name for y'all. The name is, y'all ever watched Bear in the Big Blue House off of Playhouse Disney?
Nah.
Oh,
No.
I know what you're talking about.
You know, okay. He had his little homie, the little bear. It was called Ojo. I'm gonna start calling y'all that. That's what I'm gonna call y'all. The Ojos. Y'all my little Ojos now. I'm the big bear. Y'all the little Ojos. But a little bit rude of me. Let me introduce y'all to my special guest today.
How y'all doing? My name is Czech Religion from Baltimore, Maryland. You know, black Muslim. All is well.
July from Miami-Dade County. So, vibing out.
Yeah, actually, he's a real special guest. I didn't know he was coming, but I actually, being from Florida, I'm actually happy he's here. I mean,
all is well, man. All is well. It's good energy today. It's something.
My fault. I fucked that all the way up by just staring at you and just that was so awkward. That goddamn dead air. Stanley knows. My fault.
All is well.
That gets me right now. You walked in and you be still doing it. It just showed that, like, I never like really had a conversation with a black Muslim. Like I told you, my friend he's Muslim. He practiced Islam and all this, that, and the third. But he was like never like this. So like I never like I heard, like, I watch movies. I guess like fucking Malcolm X and all this, that, and the third. So like actually seeing it in a person, it's a little overwhelming. At the same time, I'm like, wow, it really is like this.
I appreciate it.
So
Bro.
just like so if you like you noticed me earlier, I was like, huh. It's like I kept like I was like, wow, is this really it's really like that. So like it just kind of shocked me. I hope that ain't offending you.
Nah, and I appreciate earlier before this came on. You asked me earlier. Was there anything inside of this environment that offended my culture? And I appreciate that, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people not going to take that time in consideration to be like, yeah, what is it? Like, to try to, that understanding and respect. You know what I mean? Not a lot of people going to do that, so.
Big facts.
I appreciate that.
Nah, man, you always got to make sure everybody comfortable in every situation. Especially if I'm, and you're a guest in my home, I'm going to have you comfortable.
Sure, that's some hospitality.
Yeah. But like, hey, man, if y'all don't know who this is, he is a rapper. Actually, fun fact. In the Debo episode podcast, he was actually the cameraman.
I was.
He was the cameraman. He was also the cameraman that fucked up the first 20 minutes of it.
I was.
Look, I'm not salty about it. Mistakes happen. It was cool. That still was a fire episode. But like he fixed it in the end, so it's all good. I still, and that's how we connected. That's actually how we met. So he actually told me he was a rapper. And like yesterday, when you just hit me out of nowhere, I was like, I think, bro, I was drunk. I ain't gonna lie to you. So you was having full conversation with drunk Dale, and you was like, hey, I want to do an interview. I was like, I don't do interviews. We do podcasts. He's like, all right, bet. I still want to do it. I was like, all right, cool. You said I'm gonna come through. What time? And like now we here.
And boom. We manifested it.
Manifestations. Big facts. All you gotta do is speak into existence, start craft, and then boom, you created something.
With an idea.
And that's how everything starts.
So everything starts with like an idea, because you think back to those ideologies of how everything was manifested, as far as like somebody was like, I'm gonna put a bird in the sky, a plane. Somebody was like, yeah, I'm gonna invent a plane. People probably looking at him like, nah, how you gonna do that? You know what I mean? How you gonna accomplish that? You know what I mean? But it was an idea. You know what I mean? So that's where everything starts, from ideas and manifestations.
All right.
It's crazy when you think about it.
Okay. Deep. All right. Everybody knows in the first 10 minutes, I always introduce the guest. So, who is Czech Religion? Also, I'm gonna get to you after that. I ain't gonna lie, bro. He's still a wild card. He's still a wild card to me. Who is Czech Religion? Why does he do music? Why the name? And then just give me your end goal or something like that.
Okay.
What's the big picture?
So my name Czech religion. You know, I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. You know, but my father and that my father's side is from Nigeria. So I'm like mixed half. You know what I mean? So Czech just came from just my first name is incredibly hard for American people to pronounce. So I took that name and developed Czech from there. You know what I mean? It was short. So that's what everybody in my city, everybody in my area, what they called me. So I just went and rolled along with it. And Czech religion came from because when I was young in school and all that, I would play around a lot. I was a jokester. Joke got a big class clown. You know what I mean? So and then when I started doing music, I want people to take it serious. I want them to get the Czech, the playful Czech, the funny looking Czech. You know what I mean? Out of their head. And understand that I'm grown now and religion is being added to it. You know what I mean? Not saying the actual religion, but I know people don't play with religion, so I added that to my name, Czech religion. You know what I mean? To create that balance.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Hey.
Create that balance.
Ready?
God bless
Yeah,
you.
don't look at that. Ew, no. That's some little bit of phlegm. Yeah. Yeah. Don't stop talking. Don't look
don't
at me
make it
shame,
awkward,
dog.
yeah.
Yeah, come on, man.
But yeah. So I just wanted to add that religion, you know what I mean, to the atmosphere around Czech, so people will take it more serious, you know what I mean? Cause when I was that's really it. But for the music, why I started doing music, why I do the music I do, cause I always wanted to do music, man. I just felt I always wanted to express myself creatively, and that was the only way I felt like was my calling, the way as though I can express myself, express how I feel, you know what I mean? Cause I had a lot to explain about myself, you know what I mean? Not just explain about myself, explain about the world, the way I view the world, the way we view the world. And I feel like music was just the best way I could reach. So once I've been wanting to start doing music when I was a little boy, but I didn't ever had no real guidance with it. You know what I mean? I would just be walking around rapping them little raps in school. They used to be like, yeah, Czech, spit that little rap you got. And see that joking, we was joking
Young
around.
boy, go ahead.
Yeah, spit that little rap you got. You know what I mean? And I'd be like, we can cuss on here?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I used to be like, the niggas out the vibe.
Fuck, shit, bitch.
Everybody got their curse words out. We need a swear jar. So now I'm gonna get that. But yeah, so when I finally became a grown man, and to where as though I had the power to manifest them ideas and actually create something, I hopped in the studio. It was my homeboy Craig. You know what I mean? My homeboy Craig. He was like, bro, I know an engineer or somebody you can get in the studio with. So we started recording in the room, in his room in his house, and it's been up ever since. You know what I mean? My heart in it now. It's all the way into it. Sure.
Yeah, man. The part where you say you don't want anybody fucking playing with you, that's why you put religion in it. That shit was tough. Like like letting people know you a man now. I get all of that. Like, you don't want to be taken for a joke. Hey, it's funny and all this, that, and the third, but I'm not that guy no more. I understand that full-heartedly. Like, how's that? Like, you know, I'm at the age of 24, man. I'm still kind of kiddish, and nobody take me too serious. But like, at certain times, like, hey, when I'm serious, like, I'm a grown ass man. Really realize that.
Right.
And when I'm about my business, I'm about my business as such. And I was like, so by your story about that, I do like that. That's amazing. You know, so in that aspect, that is who Czech religion is. Baltimore, Muslim, kid, man from the block, rapping. Right. That's a nice little short story. All right, man. I ain't gonna lie. I don't remember your name.
It's all good, brother.
I'm sorry. I'm bad with names. I'm very just tell me your story.
To be honest, I have no moniker really. Like, I'm not like out here with like a name or anything. But yeah, bro, it's just July. I'm really like the homie, the partner. Really, I'm just somebody that's fascinated by everything that happens behind the camera. So me and Czech right here, we pretty much like chopped it up one day, and we realized that we have the same mindset really when it comes to the music, creativeness. So he hit me up one day, and he saw that like I mess around with the cameras, and we just partnered up, and we've been making beautiful content ever since. But that's about it, man. I don't really have like, I'm not the person that's like out here, you know, like with the like YouTubes and like the Instagram accounts. I'm just really like a simple person. I help out like the homie. That's pretty much it though.
I see.
Now,
I'm sorry. I ain't mean to cut you. I thought you were about to be finished.
But at the moment right now, I don't have like a specific goal in mind when it comes to like my art. I'm just trying to progress with it. So that's what we're doing right now. Working together, progressing together. That's about it.
By the way you carry yourself, it seems like you really just doing this for the love of it. That's what I like too.
Yeah, there's no money in it. There's nothing. It's just getting what I got in the heart out for the whoever wants to see. Really, it's really more for me than anybody else. But obviously, if people are gonna flock. They're gonna flock. They gravitate. But,
yeah, I noticed you just like real. You real just like laid back with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
I got a question for you actually. I don't know if so why you said that you don't call these interviews? They're obviously not interviews or podcasts, but why don't you like is it that you don't like interviews, or is it that like what is it about like a podcast aspect of things that you enjoy more than like an actual interview? You know what I'm saying? Like why you gravitate more towards doing a podcast and actually like doing interviews? What is it about it?
Okay, an interview is like I'm talking about one specific person. I'm asking you questions about you.
Okay.
You, and then specifically you. That's it. Like, that's what I mean. Like, that's what an interview is. But if I'm talking, like, a podcast, like, we just bullshitting.
Right.
Like, them first 10 minutes, I do, like I want to promote people. Like first 10 minutes, I want to promote black people and all whoever I got up here. Because my friends, I want people to, I want y'all to grow with me.
Yeah.
Oh, this, that, and the third. You do what you love. You do what you love. All right, good. I'm going to let them know that so they can see that too. I love art. As y'all can fucking see.
Yeah. It's a very artsy vibe in this environment right here.
Anything with colors or you could create, I love. So in that aspect, when you was like, you just like taking pictures. Believe me, bro. If you see me in the Ville, anybody like, I'll ask people, do you want me to take a picture of you?
Yeah.
Like you just standing there, and if you just look like you looking good, no matter who you are, I'm like, can I take a picture of you?
Yeah.
And boom, I'll send you that picture. Sometimes I do want my credit, only because like I do want my credit because like motherfuckers just posting the pictures like this us. I'm like, but like, come on, dog. At least acknowledge it. Like, promote me as I was like, I even though I don't want to, I didn't do it for that, but just at the same time, it's like
it's mutual, like
mutual understanding.
Yeah.
I'm not here for money and all this, that, the third. I am trying to grow, so I keep practicing and taking pictures. That's why I just randomly take pictures of people.
Yeah.
But like, that's what a podcast is. Like,
okay.
I just like we just bullshitting and talking.
I understand and I love it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. You should understand it.
You could fucking really see somebody's personality when it comes time to talk for 10 minutes. Instead of having a bunch of random questions about them, like what do you do? I just sleep all day. I don't really do anything. I don't have any hobbies. That's fucking boring. That shows me there's not too much about you. There's a lot on the outside, but not everything on the inside. And
that's true.
I've had some people here that and it's just been me talking, and it's just been work. Like I gotta keep fucking going. It was just hard. So I was like, I gotta find creative people who can talk for at least an hour, and we can bullshit. And since I've came here, I've been having a fucking ball. Besides them probably 1 or 2 months that I was in that cast, it's been pretty fucking great.
Yeah. That's good, man. I enjoy Korea, I enjoy Korea. So I'm glad we all here together can enjoy this Korea experience together, you know what I mean? Because Korea is like, it's different, when you come here, just us being from them different hoods, you know what I mean? In different areas we come to Korea and we get to see things from a different perspective. Like you see, they don't hold as much value as certain things that we did in them areas we from. You know what I mean? They hold a different value of different type of things. You know what I mean? And just going to them different blocks in Daecheon and all that, and them different Korean names I can't pronounce. Yeah. And you see it and you get this experience, eat their food, get into their culture. and you get to see it from a different perspective. You know what I mean? So I enjoy Korea. You know, I'm glad we all here though. We all manifested this, and we all in the same environment together. You know what I mean? For however long we got left, you know, we all probably got different amount of times left. You know,
shit. I get it. Black people, we love the Caribbeans, Jamaica, and all this, that, and the third. If y'all could just step outside of that and just experience another culture, like I get it. I love the islands too. I do. I've never been there, so I can't. I guess not. I love the islands too, but to experience somebody else's culture, it's amazing. Their food, their culture. I always say this: understanding somebody's different point of view helps you understand yours even more. It helps you grow as better as a person. So being here and experience something totally different from what I'm used to, it enhances me. Like I already started dressing a little bit better. Like damn, let me talk about them.
The dress.
Korean, hey, the Korean people can dress. Like,
they dress that. We was just talking about that.
Yeah.
It wasn't too long ago. We was just talking about that. It's about how Korean they can dress because they not bow. They not hold to any like structure of dressing. Like you see people with like some baggy jeans and a leather jacket. You know what I mean? Or some skinny jeans. Like they wear what they want to. It's not like they gotta wear this certain thing. You know what I mean? It's just so many different aspects. Like it just be dressing. They not scared to dress. You know?
They're not scared to put anything on. Like they try whatever, put anything together. They don't worry about brands or nothing like that. They just go, and it's like that's the best part.
And they just go.
It's really like it's like a Western world influence, but with their own twist on it. Really, for real.
Yes,
it is.
Fashion here is one of those things where it's like it's cool to be brave. You know, I feel like back where we're from, like it's like. You can't be brave because you don't got that money yet. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't got the ASAP Rockies. You don't got the people that you put on a fashion pedestal. You don't got that type of clout yet. So it's harder. It's weird to be brave amongst your like surroundings, amongst your culture, amongst your people. But over here, it's more of in a sense. It's like if you're not being brave, then you're not being like cool. So it's just like everywhere you see, it's just like. And I really want to pinpoint like females really in a sense. Like I'm not even talking about dudes. Korean females like fashion wise is insane, like how many things that they can do like when it comes to just dressing up, especially in the winter time, like layers and whatnot.
Oh yeah, they be going crazy in the winter.
I just go outside and I just like look around like all the different pieces and all the different things
they definitely dress better than the guys.
Oh, for sure.
They got way more options.
It's just so like free flowing with them, like whether or not it's like big baggy vibes or like very like small like petite like things or whatever. It's just always like very brave, very out there, like, you know, their style, they put their own twist and everything. Yeah. So it's cool seeing like the fashion on here. You learn a lot for sure. I definitely learn a lot for sure.
Definitely.
It derives from most of the things they be wearing it derives from like black culture, from 90s black culture. It'd be like from the 90s, 2000s. Yeah, I'm like, they wearing them things we was wearing in 2000s back with the baggy jeans, all that. They wearing that here, you know what I mean? And they putting their own twist to it and mixing around like. And like in them environments that going home, you'll stand out.
I think they really love black culture a lot.
Oh, for sure.
They love black culture and they turn it into their own type of thing. K-pop is big. It's big over here.
It's huge.
Big over there. It might be bigger in America.
No, it definitely is bigger in the States.
Goddamn. My niece is actually into the little BT bubble, the boys.
BTS?
Them boys.
Yeah.
Them
boys.
Yeah, them boys look like girls. They do.
I
seen their first I seen the video up when I was in what's the name, Mark. I was like, they look like girls. Like
it's not that they look like girls. It's just that they more like they got more feminine features because they got more
they look like
perfected.
Girls.
Not like girls.
You just said feminine.
Because
feminine features.
Listen. All right. Let me see. I'll bring my spill first.
Did that not explain the dog?
Because when we think of feminine, feminine is not necessarily meaning woman and girls. Masculine does not necessarily mean women and men. Because you got women with masculine features. They're not saying that she's a man. She don't got manly features. It's just masculine. We start to confuse like masculine a sense with men and feminine a sense with women because the basis of a masculine intent is purpose, direction, and drive. You know what I mean? So your purpose, direction, and drive. So if a woman has purpose, direction, and drive, oh, she acting like a man. No, she just having masculine sense. And that dude is into art, and he's doing a poem, reading poems, and in the love culture. He a girl. It's not a girl. It's feminine and masculine. You know what I mean? So those guys are very.
I ain't say they mannerism. Yeah, I said they look.
In his sense, he's talking.
Oh, they look. I didn't say they was.
Oh, they wear makeup and all. Oh, you talking about
like like their eyes and all. They're like
the liner.
Yeah, all the makeup. I was like, they look like girls. And when you was like feminine, I was like, yeah, feminine is like. So it was like
but that industry is just like controlled by like
perfection.
Not even like corporations. Like in these corporations, they take charge in like what they look like, how they act, how they dance, how they sing, everything, because they like it's in the sense of like a census control. Like, oh, like people in America love this. People in America love how they vibe, how they do this, whatever and whatnot. So they build upon that, and then they target that specific like that demographic. You know what I'm saying? So these corporations, like, they pretty much got them on lock. Like, if you really do your research,
it's like the Jonas Brothers all over again, huh?
I don't know, but with some of these, I guess you could say that. But some of these dudes really like they have no other like way out. Maybe they don't even want to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, they might not even be getting paid how they're supposed to be getting paid because they're so big.
So
I remember reading a story.
TLC.
I remember reading a story once on like Twitter or whatever about one of these. I don't know if it's like BTS or not, but it was one of these K-pop dudes. He had to do his bid like in Korean army. He had to do his time, so he had to leave and do Korean and go to the Korean army. And once he got out of the Korean army or whatever, and he was going back into he was gonna go back into transition into the group or whatever. He was pretty much like out of it. Like, he couldn't like keep up, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So they were like trying to replace him and whatnot. I don't really know what happened, but yeah, like it's something like deeper than just a group of dudes just dancing and vibing out. It's like
it's like ultra control.
Yeah. I ain't gonna knock they singing and dancing. Top notch.
They
yeah, I mean,
them boys can dance and them boys can sing. All I said was like they just look like girls. That's it.
Yeah.
I can have my own opinion. I know it's like 14-year-old girls about to get mad at me right now. They got some good songs, but like I guess you can say one bad thing about somebody. Like, I ain't say it. Just not like I said it was ugly or something.
Right.
Yeah.
It's them guys. Them. They don't have no the Korean music scene. Sometimes with the K-pop, they don't have no creative control.
That's what I'm. Yeah.
Yes, you were saying they don't have no creative control. I feel like. Cause I was talking to my homegirl, she's in K-pop. My young homegirl, she was saying like most of the like Korean culture, like fucking in the music scene, they big on perfectionism. So they work and work and work and work, and then they chisel their face. They go get all these type of surgeries. They need to be perfect in order to be in the front scene.
That makes more sense.
America
now.
is different now because we got models with skin disease. What's that? Harlow? Winnie Harlow. We got model with skin. I don't want to call her a disease.
She's a mean person.
I know, cause I'm from that. I'm not from that, but I've been. I was stationed around there. You know what I mean? So that area, that Toronto area, I heard she was a mean person, but I don't know her. But I'm just saying they got skin. We can infiltrate in America. We can infiltrate that. We can infiltrate the arena, the creative arena, with just being ourselves, our personality. You know what I mean?
But
we got Ian Connor.
Yeah.
Look how he look.
I don't even know who that is.
Oh.
Free Ian. I mean, you know who Ian Connor is?
Ian Connor is? He like a model slash influencer slash the king of the youth type guy.
He's like he kickstarted really like I don't want to say kickstarted underground. Underground was like always.
Show me a picture.
But he had his hands in like a lot of like the very like gritty East Coast like underground vibes. Like I'm talking about like not Ian Connor. I'm talking about Playboy Cardi. He affiliated himself with like Young Thug really early on. He was
he put Sheck West on.
Yeah, he put Sheck. Well, he didn't really put Sheck West on, but he was running around with Sheck West. He touches a lot of like the underground scene that you see pop up. he had a lot of like he's in jail right now because a lot of like I think it's like I don't know actually why he's in jail because I haven't really,
I haven't been tapped into him lately.
Yeah, but he was going through a lot of like allegations and whatnot when it comes to like women and these different things. So you know who that is?
I don't know who this is. He look like Young Thug, but alright, when you say women, like
yeah, it's a touchy subject. That's why I don't want to go like too much deep into it, but it's people do their own research and they don't know, you know what I'm saying? They make their own like notion of things, but yeah, it's a very touchy subject because there's a couple things going on in his life or whatever. I think he's supposed to be getting out soon or something like that. But yeah, you ever heard of Revenge Storm? Like the Vans looking shoes or whatever. Yeah, he has like this brand called Revenge Storm. He had his hands in like a lot of like Dior stuff, a lot of like LV stuff. He's just one of those like dudes that like just like push the underground culture forward. Like he hung around.
You know what? It's the weirdest thing. The skinniest hood niggas that become fucking rappers and all this, that, and the third become like the top fashion gurus of the world. Like Young Thug, Travis Scott, Playboy Cardi, fucking
Rocky.
Yeah, like niggas just fuck around and just like
dabbling into that.
I'm into fashion now. Boom. So like, it's hard. It always it always tricks me in my mind because like you see them start off in the old like music videos, usually just a tank top and a t-shirt. I get it, like that's all you can afford at the time. But then fuck around, get into the industry and all this, that, and the third. 2 years later, this nigga's a fashion icon. I was like, fuck, where did this come from?
You start seeing new money. When you start seeing new money, you start seeing new threads, you know what I'm saying?
I guess it's just new possibilities that just pop in your head. Huh?
Right.
It's one of those things where like, if it's like, I feel like if it touches like your brain, like your brain, like creatively, like if it's something that like you become intrigued by, then obviously you have like the power to bring the right people around you to put you on, like the Ian Connors and, you know, the people that can like, that know already about these things. Like, you learn about like, you know, Dapper Dans and like, you know, these people that like just like been like staples in the fashion industry. You get to place them around you and then boom, you become like an icon.
Ah, damn, you alright. You put like-minded people around you usually.
Yeah. And then when you got your own, when you happen into that music lane, it opens up other doors. You know what I mean? And when you creative already, and then you open in these other doors, it's gonna open up more parts of yourself, your own creative energy. So now it's like you in that room with all these different movie directors. Now it's like, damn.
You know what? Yeah.
Let's see what I can do in this world.
Your world does get bigger.
If you look at A$AP Rocky, like that's a person that's like been into fashion before, like like he would like his era or whatever, like was the kids running around in New York basically like trying to find like the collabs, like, you know, the more expensive things, like wearing like the really skinny jeans or wearing the mad baggy jeans with the reflectors on them, like just looking different and being frowned upon for looking different, for having the braids and whatnot. And then the music starts to hit, and then that like him having already his look that didn't really have anything to do with his music just coincided together and just blew him up even more. He became a big fashion icon, and then now he has like partnerships with Mercedes. You know what I'm saying? He's a front man. He has like a title to do something with like MTV and whatnot. Like
he on guest. He on in a lot of different places.
Yeah, he's it became more than just the music. You know what I'm saying? Like he became an actor too. Just a sense of like what he brought with his name. What he brought. He
actually produced it, didn't it? Help direct in Dope.
Yeah. Dope. Some of my good movies. I like that movie.
That was a good one. They shouldn't have took it off of Netflix.
Damn, why did they do that? They had Chanel Iman in there.
Yeah, she was fine in that.
Yeah, she was fine everywhere.
But yeah, man. So.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious,
man, it's just taking the back because I just dropped the project Real Love Don't Feel Like That, the album. You know, this is my first it was supposed to be an EP, you know, but it turned
I just found out what an EP was last week.
Yeah, it's like a short extended playlist.
Yeah, a short story.
Short story. There you go, a short story. Yeah. I like how you think, man.
Yeah, I came up with that on my own.
No, you didn't. We just dropped that, you know, we just tapped in together and worked on that, you know what I mean? So just like taking a step back from just doing it because it's not all the way pushed out because the project out, you know what I mean? The Real Love Don't Feel Like That project is out.
You hear that?
And it's in the windows.
Yeah.
Oh, the song?
Oh, that's outside.
Oh, that's outside. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I thought it was like come from over here.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we dropped that project. We dropped that project on the 23rd. You know what I mean? And it was just the energy around that. That real love don't feel like that. It posed that question of what real love supposed to feel like.
What is real love supposed to feel like?
Damn, he tapped in. He tapped all the way in.
I
You know what I
probably think of a memory, but it's too many different forms of love for me to think. I've never been in a relationship, so I don't know that type of love.
You would you say you've experienced real love? Like have you experienced real love in your life?
That's what I'm saying. There's many forms of love.
It's different. So it's a lot of different forms of love. You got the love you show for your family members.
Yeah,
the
like-
love.
Cause I get motherly love, fatherly love, brotherly love. I can get like it's
That's for
true love. Like damn, look, I say I have to tell you a memory of mine.
A memory of love. Okay,
Yeah.
I feel you. So
You about this? That is a good one, huh?
What?
Fuck, that's a good one.
What?
A memory of love.
A memory of love.
Yeah, go ahead.
I can use it.
You came up with that one. You came up with that one on your own.
All right, you giving me all the credit.
I'll give you that one.
Memory of love.
Go ahead. Whatever song, album, EP you gonna name it.
Memory
Mixtape.
of love. You know what I mean? That might be a little interlude. A memory of love interlude.
Damn.
So-
I'll give you the album. I'll give you the cover idea. Get a Polaroid, take a picture of something, and then write "Memory of Love" on it. And,
Whoa, where you just pull that from? What creative space you tap into to pull that from?
bro, I was looking at my wall.
Oh,
You said "The Memory of Love," so I'm like, oh, go back to the '90s type vibe, dude.
a memory. Oh shit. Damn, yo. You think quick? Yeah, we might have to tap in on something, yo.
We already are.
For sure.
It's happening right now.
It's happening right now.
Dog. Eat.
It's happening right now. So basically, real love don't feel like that. We was tapping in and we started doing all these getting these different interviews, getting these different aspects of what it's supposed to feel like, and then we're gonna drop that documentary. We're gonna drop that documentary next Friday. You know what I mean? It's like a wrap up. You know what I mean? So, but the actual album and all the songs, it just took so much like different energy from all over this small area to just get. You know what I mean? Cause your first song, Lonely, you got the song Pull Up, you got all them different aspects in the one, you know what I mean? All combined to make that real love don't feel like that kind of vibe with that interlude at the end. You know what I mean? We worked on that, so I'm just excited about that. You know, I just want to sit down and reflect on after it's all over, the project said and done, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
Real love don't feel like that. And we got the merch too, you know what I mean?
Alright. Yeah, I asked him to bring this because I kept seeing them.
Oh, you kept seeing them?
I kept seeing them. I was like, damn, bro, bring your merch.
Might as well, you know what I mean? Real love don't feel like that. You know
Real
what I
love
mean?
don't feel like that, ladies and gentlemen. What can they get? I was going to what I really was going to text you, I was like, shit, how can I get one?
I can get one. Oh, I don't have like a website as of now, so just slide up in that DM or however you can contact me, and then I'll put that order in.
All
I'll
right.
put that order in, I'll wrap you up, and then I'll give you a real love package. The real love package can consist of whatever energy is around at that time. You know what I mean? So you can get a real love package with, like, you feel me? Got a cool poster with a bracelet in there. You know what I mean? Probably get like a candle. Probably get a candle in your real love package. It just depends.
Damn, shit.
It just depends. You never know what you can get in that real love
How
package.
much is it?
This is 20. The shirts are 20. You know what I mean? But if a bracelet come in there, the bracelet is complimentary. You know what I mean? The bracelet is complimentary unless you order a special type of bracelet. You know what I mean? You want it to match with the color. You know what I mean? You just gotta place that order in.
All right.
You know what I mean?
How long the shipping dates and whatnot?
Shipping dates, like if you order it, you'll get a tracking number within that same week.
All right.
Within the same week, you get your tracking number. You know what I mean? You order
What
it
sizes
Monday.
are these?
This right here, this for my I'm sending this. This is medium. This is for my good brother. He was deployed and he just got back and he asked me to ship. He wanted matching bracelets. You know what I mean? Matching bracelets with the shirts. He's like the Keep Faith bracelets. Keep Faith Stay Solid. You know what I mean? That's the brand we standing
Can I
on
see
as
the
well.
card? Can I see the card on the back?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, it's a picture of you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the
picture of
album. Okay,
The
that's
album.
the
That's
album.
not me. That's not a picture of me. That's a picture of the album. You know what I mean?
Y'all can't
For
see
sure.
it. Nah, this guy.
That's the album. Real love don't feel like that. You know?
Real love don't feel like that.
And stores everywhere. You know, just go vibe out. Sip some wine tonight. Matter of fact, tonight, I don't know what time y'all watching this. Tonight, when you get down, you know, get some wine. You know what I mean? Get some cool vibes. Light a candle or something. You know what I mean? And put that and put it in play. You know what I mean? From start to finish. Let it play. Don't just let it play to the last interlude. You know what I mean? Vibe out. Enjoy it, man. Take some time out.
Take some time to yourself and listen to Lonely.
Right.
Some cool imagery in there.
Cool imagery. Also, swipe. Gone. I'll do that at the end. We're 35 minutes in. I ain't gonna lie. It's been a while since I had I think that's the first time I had an uplifting podcast episode.
Uplifting?
Yeah.
We about uplifting.
Uplifting. What was like?
No,
we talking about dumb shit.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so this the first time it was like an uplifting?
Uplifting, yeah.
As in what?
As in, it's just the stuff we've been talking about. We've been talking about positivity and all this, that, in the thizard. Because most of the time, I talk about random dumb shit, like pop culture, like what's happening in the black community. I don't like Kevin or Adam 23. Yeah.
Adam 22.
Adam 22. Like he was in the last podcast. You know, I don't like that dude. Stay out of black folk business. But like,
you say that all the time.
But yeah, I think this is the first time I had an uplifting one. Cause talk about we want to help. I keep saying this. I want to work with black people. But like, you know, if you don't work with me, I can't do nothing. But yeah,
it's all love. You know, just bringing us in together. You know, bringing black creators in together. You know what I mean? I feel like it should be we should get like a black creators from different atmospheres, like from Miami, Florida, from Wisconsin and all that. We should just go have get like a nice Airbnb and just get like a vibe going. You know, just the black creators.
What's that thing called? It's called something. A lock-in.
A lock-in?
Yeah. It's called a lock-in. This is what rappers do. They get in the booth. They sit in the studio. They lock the door, and they all just keep writing till they make a bunch of songs. Till they just crank out shit.
Damn.
And they just keep recording. My homeboy told me about that.
That's dope.
That's cool. Oh yeah, Corey Logical. He gonna post a podcast soon later today. Y'all go check his videos out too. Keep it a while.
That's dope. Like I know, you familiar with Dreamville?
Oh yeah.
They did something similar like that. You know,
that's what they do.
So they locked in?
Yeah, they do lock-ins. That's what I think. That's where he got it from.
Okay. Because they did like a little documentary. I haven't watched the documentary all the way, but I just know they was going in there. You seeing different everybody in different studios rapping their own. Not saying rapping, just creating their own type of art in different studios. You go here, you hear like this going in together, but they got a big ass house with a bunch of studios in every room, and just went at it. You know, just let they creative juices just flow. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. Collaboration.
Yeah. You know what? People always shun the artists who gotta do features. He say, you only good on the features. You know what? Oh shit, man. You know what that mean? The nigga work good with people. That's what I mean. Everybody be trying Ty Dolla $ign. I'm be like, yeah, but damn, dog, you know what that mean? When he work with black people, he fucking goes. Tiger the same way.
Tiger,
he getting, especially when it comes to a female artist, he gonna give him a good ass verse. Well, nah. Maybe that Doja Cat one wasn't so good, but
Doja Cat.
That's either here nor there. Yeah.
Doja Cat funny. But when it come to
she lost the sex appeal for me.
She lost sex appeal with that move.
Nah, when she fucking farted and did that face, it made me sick.
Oh yeah,
you saw that video?
I ain't see that. I don't want to see it.
Don't see it.
She farted.
And did a face like that. I was like, it made me sick.
Yeah, it is what it is. She real. I mean, when it comes to fart,
it's real.
At what point in a relationship is it okay to fart in front of your significant other?
We're not in a relationship, so why the fuck?
I mean, not that. Of course that. I'm just bringing up a whole different scenario. So she don't need to be.
I mean, at some point you gotta become like 100% comfortable with your significant other. I don't know at what point it is. Because personally, I'm not really into that type of shit anyway. But
Well,
I mean, I hope nobody is into that type of shit. But what I'm saying is, like, at some point, I feel like you gotta become like
comfortable.
You get married and whatnot, you gonna have to coexist and live together.
I guess so.
Right.
Like, I guess it's gonna happen eventually.
But
I think
personally, I keep that stuff too. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna be out here, just willy nilly farting and shit around my partner. I hope the same thing, the other way around.
It's just funny. It's just funny to think about. You know what I mean? Because eventually you're going to have to fart. You know what I mean? Because I know...
Hey, bro, do me a favor, bro. Yeah, you can keep talking. Do me a
what?
favor.
Yeah.
Go check to see if that's still recording.
Yeah, but sometime eventually you're going to have to fart. You know what I mean? It's a part of you know what I mean? It's part of being human. It's a humanly trait.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. Depending on what you're comfortable with.
All right. I'm going to fart. I got bad farts. So, like, a girl I used to mess with knew that. She heard it through the bathroom door. I was embarrassed. I was like, damn, I didn't want you to hit those. And it was early.
She heard it through the bathroom door.
Them bitches, them doors was not soundproof, dog. It was an old house.
You was embarrassed?
I was, because my fart. Usually I don't give a fuck, but like, after a night of fucking, and it was the first night of fucking, so like, it's just like, you farted, I heard that shit, and she was like, that shit was loud, and I was like, damn it.
Damn.
Not yet.
It was just too
Not
soon.
Yet.
It was too soon.
Yeah.
Too soon.
Like, too soon. But yeah, I guess I get it. My parents been married 12 years. I assume they fart in front of each other. I don't get the whole I don't get the whole just being in the bathroom while I'm taking a shit. That seems weird. Y'all doing the utmost.
That one is strange. That one is strange.
Y'all going out of y'all way for it. Now I'm like, all right, I get it. Y'all like being around each other. There's a difference between being cute together and then being obsessed.
Yeah, that's a strange type of environment.
You ain't gotta always be around each other, dog. You want to be obsessed, cool, but that's a lot.
I feel like, that's true. That space is necessary sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, that space is necessary sometimes.
Even I know I'm a lot, dog. I know you don't want to be around me 24/7, but shit.
Man, it is what it is, though. But when you think about, like, as far as you being in a relationship and getting into a relationship to existing with that person, you know what I mean? You gotta already understand how can you be happy on your own. Not saying that you don't want to you don't want to depend on that person you're in a relationship with to bring you happiness. You don't want to have that the sole dependence for your happiness. Like, oh, I gotta depend on you. You the only thing that makes me happy, and that's
I always tell people this, bro. Only you can make you happy. Don't look for other people.
It's very toxic. It's a very toxic way of like maneuvering through life. In a sense, like having to lean on other people for like some type of joy is like kind of hurting yourself continuously as you grow.
Sound like an emotional leech.
Yeah, facts. You gotta be able to like exude that like that joyful, that happiness through like yourself. You can't really be like worrying about other people doing that for you.
That's true.
That's why I feel like there's happiness and loneliness. You know what I'm saying? Like too much of it obviously it's a different sense, but like there's definitely have to be some type of happiness and loneliness. Because then you learn who you are. Like within your own heart in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Like you learn how to talk to yourself, how to communicate within yourself, what you like, what you don't like, and you take that on with you, like to your next relationship and whatnot. So I really do feel like there's definitely some type of like happiness and loneliness. I don't know about like how much loneliness, you know what I'm saying, but definitely some. You have to be able to know yourself before you try and go and learn somebody else. Because once it becomes a partnership, it's a duo. You know what I'm saying? You can't be out here like thinking about just yourself when it's a partnership. So you gotta take that time when you're alone to really be just one. You know what I'm saying? Be yourself. Be about yourself.
That's true.
That's true. Just like I feel like that's just like again when I'm talking, it's more of a like in a sense of like a man in their relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like 'cause you gotta take care of your partner But I don't really know how a female would think if she's in the opposite of me right now. How she would say the same thing, or she would disagree or whatever. But being a man, obviously we all think the same way. You gotta like provide. You gotta be the safety net. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be the most like solid person.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't think like that no more. I don't
You know?
believe in gender roles because I've seen.
Okay.
I've been raised by a single mother.
Oh, okay.
So I can see a woman do everything I can do, and I've seen it out here too.
So my thing with that, right, is like I was also raised by a single mother, right, and obviously like she did everything, like as much as you can say the same thing. I feel like that's the reason why I feel like the way that I do. You know what I'm saying? Like seeing my mom having to play both parts, like in my life, I feel like as though I have to be that like play my part to the fullest because I saw my mom do it by herself. You know what I'm saying? Like it places me in that like the when people say you come full term or whatever, like it places me back in like that start point. But like instead of it just being my mom, I'm gonna be the man. You feel me, for my partner, not have her play my mom's role again. You know what I'm saying? Not have history repeat itself. So yeah, I get what you're saying for sure. Gender roles and whatnot. But I guess it's just like watching what I saw growing up puts me in like that mindset that I have to like be the go getter, like the breadwinner. Have my partner or whatever. Play her role. I guess you could say play her role. But yeah, I think you have a point also when you say no gender roles, because I did it's 2020. Everybody, my partner could have a better income than I do. I might have to make the sacrifice of staying home for the kids. You know what I'm saying? Like
gender roles are
somebody can provide.
So now
exactly.
I feel you on that about the gender roles, because gender roles kind of like take their own turn now, because now we moving in the age of 2020 where. You know what I mean? Like you said, a woman can make just as much money as a man can make, if not more.
Yeah, fact.
If not more. You know what I mean? So she could provide just as much at the same time. But when I'm thinking about as far as roles that a man have to play, it's more like more of a protection sort of thing, because he's a man. But at the same time, it could be both parties at the same time. Now that we're moving into this realm, this day and age, you know what I mean?
That's how my parents are now. They after like my parents got married around 10, so like my mom met my stepdad around when I was 10. They been married, so like she been working, he been working. Well, she stopped working for a while, but then she got back into working.
Okay.
And then like now they just go half on everything. So now
they half.
They half and half.
Coexisting.
So like, so like she's like a vice principal at an elementary school. My dad's he's about to be a Florida contractor, and they just going half on everything. So like so in that aspect, I was real proud of my mom going from being a single mother of 2 kids to being a like vice principal somewhere, and then getting a husband, and y'all just going half on everything. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I don't believe in gender roles, or I believe you can do it your own. I don't believe anybody got to be in charge. If this, I haven't been in a relationship, but if it's a marriage that's a forming, but what I believe is it's a bonding of 2 people. That means we one now, so we work together in this one body.
That's a beautiful mindset.
That's a beautiful mindset. Yeah.
Because when you get into the relationship, whenever you find yourself in one, you don't have to learn that. I feel like that's a tough process to learn if you don't know it yet. You know what I'm saying? So like you knowing it already is something that like you don't have to go through like growing pains about. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
There's a lot of like my relationships, like I've had like those conversations. I don't want to say arguments because I don't really think about like arguing in a sense, but like I've had those conversations where I've had to like go through the growing pains of being the one person or whatever, like wanting to be the one person. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been like stuck up, or like not stuck up, but like I've been
stuck in your ways.
Yeah, stuck in my ways.
Like I gotta take care of this. I gotta do this.
Yeah,
no,
so
don't worry about it.
And now at this point in my age or whatever, I've had to like I went through all that, and now I'm like I've learned. I went through the growing pains. You know what I'm saying? Now like I know, or I feel like I know the right way of like handling a situation like that. When it comes to like growing pains. Or like gender roles, you know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, that's true. That's true. Cause I was talking with a woman. We had a quick discussion, You know what I mean? Because she made a post and it said, it was funny because it's supposed to be a joke. It said, God, the bills you made down here for men, they down here trying to split it with us. Yeah, so I'm like, I commented under there, was like, so damn. So what's wrong with splitting bills? And she was like, no, that's the man's job. I wish I would have to split a bill. My father told me that I should do this. Like, a man needs to do this, a man needs to do that. So if he want to split anything with me, like, he can leave. You know what I mean? So we had that quick conversation. I stopped writing after a while. I don't know. I just was doing some other shit, busy doing some other shit. But it was just that perspective of how they thinking nowadays. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, woman, like, they supposed to, like, we just supposed to just have all this money and all this different providing techniques to just take care, even though we can. But if you just pulling and draining from the ship, the ship gonna sink. You know what I mean? We gotta row out. We gotta row your side of the boat too. You know what I mean? You gotta row your side of the boat.
I always hear that's all I always hear. I always hear females say that, like, my brother did this for me. He told me like, never let a man treat you like. My father always did this and told me never let it. You know what? Fuck your brother and your brother. Let me tell you something. Sorry about that. We got cut off. It was I should hit somebody up, but it's all right now. All right. So we was talking about what was I about to say? Oh yeah. So fuck
Gender
your
roles.
daddy. Yeah. Fuck your daddy and fuck your brother. Look, man.
Twice.
If you don't. All right. How can I explain this the best way I can?
Try not to offend no.
Yeah. Look, man. I was not brought up the same way as your father, your daddy. We were both in two different We were both born in two different areas of our lives. I'm not 100% sure them niggas treat women better than they did you. Big facts, right? Niggas treat family way different than they treat everybody else.
Yes, it's true.
And after years and years of marriage, I get it. He stopped being him, and he's like an old man now. Now you're his fucking daughter. Of course he's gonna treat you some way, and now he wants you to have an expectation of something that he wasn't. Now that's good and fine, and all this, that, and the third. Everybody wants the best for their kids. Let me tell you something. You not at that quality though. Half of y'all are not doing the things that deserve that type of, action. Like,
True.
One girl told me, like, she's like, you know what, my brother out of nowhere, he just, for no reason, he just like washes my car when he washes his. It's just being nice. I mean, I thought about that. I kind of thought about that. I was like, that is kind of nice because, it's here. Might as well. Why not? That's pretty nice of him. I get that. I don't see why I wouldn't wash my girl's car, if it was there. But, like, there's some other stuff that, like, fucking bothers me. Like, she was like, well, I should have my own bathroom. I was like, what the fuck you mean? She's like, but I bought the house. Why are you getting your own bathroom? Why you like? And she wanted to use the bedroom bathroom, the big bathroom, and I would have to use the other bathroom, like the one in the hallway. I'm sitting here thinking to myself, I don't get it. She's like, well, girls take all the time in the world, so like I need all this space and all this room for this, that, and the third. Like, and I just like I don't need you interfering with any of that. I'm like, well, if that's the case, like why can't you use the other bathroom? Like, if you got to do, like, makeup or anything, this, that, and the third, isn't there, like, a table or something like that? Like, all you got to do is take a shower, shit, pee, brush your teeth, all this, that, and the third. And you telling me I can't use the toilet or shower or shit in here because you want to relax in this bitch? I'm like, nigga, this is shit closer to the fucking bed where I wake up. And I can't use it.
Right.
But you want me to pay all the bills. Like, I can't fail. There's so many.
She wanted to pay all the bills as well?
Yes. Then comes with this. They always say this in any fucking podcast, any video I always watch when it comes to stuff that come like paying bills. A female would say, for my man, if it comes down to it, if he goes down and out, yes, I will pay. I will take over the payments for him until he gets back on his feet. But like shit, sometimes they get like, hey, sometimes you can't fucking, sometimes you can't recover in time. Bitch has been like for 3 months and like till he gets back. How long is back on your feet?
Right.
You dig?
Yes, I feel you. So as far as them aspects of a woman talking from a perspective, like, yeah, like she I want this, I want that, I want that. What can you bring to the table to provide? You know what I mean? Like besides like the WAP and all them different, you feel me? The wet ass pussy, you know what I mean? What can you bring to the environment of our relationship to help us grow and move into a brighter future? Besides just me just supporting these.
That wasn't what I was talking about.
Oh, I know what you were talking about, and I know what you was talking about.
More of a friendship.
He was talking about more of a relationship.
Selfishness.
Yeah, selfishness, relationship. I was just bringing up a different point.
So
you right. I should.
Kind of threw me off, dog.
Yeah, I did. My bad, cause you was talking about it's the selfishness in that situation. You know what I mean? And I feel like that was very selfish. Your partner. You know what I mean?
Oh no, my partner. I ain't never been in a relationship. I'm just somebody I was talking to.
Oh, so that was just a friend?
Yeah, it was just holding a conversation.
Yeah. So that was selfish in her, in my opinion.
Yeah, I keep trying to figure out why all females think like this. Why like
majority?
Yeah. What's the point of you working, dog? If I gotta keep, I get it. We set in stone. Gender roles. Man gotta do this. Man gotta do that.
Man has to.
What the fuck are you working for? Where is all your money going? You know where the fuck? And if you ask them that, they're gonna be like, "Don't worry about it. It's for a rainy day." This ain't for no fucking rainy day. That money is for you to go buy shit, or it's for you. Let me tell you what females gonna do. If a nigga down and out, well, some females. This not majority. This is just like videos I've seen and heard, and then stories and conversations I've had. I'm not doing majority. This is just a small percentage. It's always like I feel like they got a 3 month rule. A girl always has a backup plan. You never put all your eggs in one basket, especially nowadays. So if a nigga is down and out, he can't bounce back. I think it's kind of like fuck. He kind of lost that drive. He kind of like a bum now. A female, and you met somebody you in the same tax bracket in, would you stay with them or would you kick rocks? But as a man, you would stay with her, right?
Like the girl. Men is bound. Men have more loyalty in them situations.
Yeah, but come time for a female,
she out. She on to the next big big thing.
Apparently, like niggas a bum. I give it like 3 months and she gone.
She gonna put them stories. My last man was a bum, you know what I mean? And then when he back up and he living his life in a righteous texture, then them you want to come check on somebody.
Yeah. It's like that. So like stuff like that's why I'm hesitant for real. You all right?
Yeah, me?
Nah, him.
Yeah, I'm straight. Oh no.
It makes me not believe in relationships. Like I get my parents' marriage and. What was that vibrating? Was that one of y'all?
Yeah, it was me. All
right, cool. Cause I'm getting shaken by that shit.
Oh, you
fucking. So like, it just make me hesitate on relationships, and like I can't fathom being in one, cause I can't trust if that's like I said there's many forms of love, and I don't know if that one is.
I feel you what you're saying, but I feel what you're saying. Definitely, that is like a big hesitant type of thing to stop you from getting all the way involved in a relationship. But you gotta go into them and experience and get your own experience out of them. Whenever you decide to step into a relationship, you know what I mean. Take that knowledge you do have, but take it. But then at the same time, learn from your own experience. You can build up your own certain type of knowledge on different subjects because some women are like that, but other women are ride or die. They gonna stay with you throughout that whole time period because I don't know if you seen Acrimony. That's a whole different subject. Acrimony, the movie. That's a whole different subject. So some women will stand the test of time when your man is going through it and keep supporting them through all these different things. So some women won't. Some women is just like, oh, he got 3 months to get his shit together.
Taraji P. Henson.
Yeah.
Alimony.
Acrimony. You know, Taraji P. Henson is actually my cousin. Here we go. I get it every time. Taraji P. Henson is my cousin.
This gonna be the promo video.
And she got Sean, for real? R.I.P. Pop. But John Henson is in the NBA, and Taraji P. Henson is my cousin. You know what I mean?
Wait, John
Henson. Taraji P.
Henson.
Henson. Yeah, they both my cousins. John Henson is related to Taraji P. Henson.
How is he related to her?
I don't know how they cousins. Yeah, they cousins, and I'm cousins with my grandfather is cousins with them. So it's like we all tied in together. But it's not like we not family. We just related by blood. You know what I mean?
Oh, so no Thanksgiving dinners.
Yeah, no Thanksgiving dinner at the Taji's residence. But so back to what I was saying.
John Henson in Georgia.
She from DC.
No, John Henson. He in
But yeah.
ATL.
So back to what I was saying about the whole thing. You got to get them own experience to yourself. Because some women they going to ride for you. They going to be at ride or die. They going to be there for you throughout the whole time when you down bad. You know what I mean? But other women is going to be like, you just got to see that for yourself before you hop into relationships.
I wish I had a girl here for this.
Yeah, this one.
You know what? I really would have a feeling. I'll hear that. You know that little shit. The females do.
Right. They would.
She probably really wouldn't want to answer it, but fuck, I can't say that. I can't be in women business like that. But fuck, we coming to an hour right now, so we might want to wrap. We're gonna wrap it up on this one. I'm gonna say this last thing on the notion on. Well, people always want to be like. Well, I'm gonna bring back that subject we was talking about. Well, my dad told me this, my dad told me that, or vice versa. I gotta do it. My mom did this, my mom told me this. Don't ever let her treat. Listen, if y'all ever say that shit to me, I'm gonna be like this. Well, go date your father then. Don't date your brother then. So, because I can't. I only know what I was taught. Unless it's a big deal for you, I can't. But other than that, it's been a Beartruth podcast. It's been Big Dale 16. It's been my guest.
Check religion.
And
July.
All right. In the month of November, it is No Shave November. I want you to recognize that it is it's a notion, or it shows that awareness for not breast cancer. That was last month, but prostate cancer. So. Grow a mustache, grow a beard. Do not shave to the end of November. Forget that no nut November bullshit.
No nut November.
We got real problems with prostate cancer. So please grow a beard, spread awareness, and go visit anybody who's dealing with cancer. All right. Sure. Big Dale 16. This has been a wave from the Beartruth podcast. See you later, little Ojos. Stay wavy.
Chris Fitz. Bad boy Chris.